Greetings and salutations. Today's video is going to be a bit of a rant. So if you have small children and you don't want them listening to a plethora of four-letter expletives, then I'll give you a couple of seconds to get out the headphones, or you can pause this video and wait for them to go to sleep. Headphones on? Groovy. Well, YouTube is at it again. You've probably heard about the crackdown on COPPA compliance. If you don't know what I'm talking about, apparently there was a law that was signed in by the Clinton administration that protected children under the age of 13 from having their personal data collected on the internet. Well, apparently YouTube's been defying that for some time now, and the FTC came down on them like a 2-ton heavy thing and fined them somewhere in the magnitude of $170 million or so. And so they made a deal with the FTC, and they paid their fine, they licked their wounds, and now there's a little box on your Creator Studio that you have to click that says this content is made for children, or no, this content is not made for children. And if you fuck up, the FTC could come after you for up to like 43 grand per incident. I'll see if I can find a link to the interview that was done by the FTC regarding the COPPA compliance, and it's eye-opening to see an unelected government official come off so smug and treating individual content creators as corporations, to the degree that they're going to come after you if you make a mistake. They're going to come after you for money. But that's not the real reason for this video. I mean, that's bad enough that YouTube would, hang their content creators out to dry like that. I just checked to see to see whether or not it was monetized or not. But I made a video about flashlights. It's an unsponsored video. I just happen to like this company a lot, and I have several of their products, and I like their products. And my intention was to not only promote their products and because I've got a few, I've got some content that I can create. And I figured, what a better way to share my excitement and exuberance over the Olight brand by making a video highlighting some of the Olight products that I have, and doing it on Cyber Monday and trying to get that video uploaded before the end of Cyber Monday so that you too could take advantage of some of the deals that were going on yesterday. Now, you can check and see, and maybe some of those deals are continuing through Christmas. That would be great. And I would suspect that there's probably going to be some sales between now and Christmas on Olight products. If you're inclined to purchase a quality flashlight, I would encourage you to do that. And by the time I got around to doing the final edit, it was already too late to get it up. And so I was in the Creator Studio doing the final edit, getting the end card squared away and building the thumbnail and uploading that and doing all the little tags and all the stuff that you need to do on that end of it that most people aren't aware of when you make a video for YouTube. And I was scheduling it, so I had the video for the heater scheduled to go on December 3rd, 8 in the morning. It was scheduled to go live then, and my intention was I was going to go on there and I was going to push that one back a day and put the flashlight video up December 3rd, because it became obvious I wasn't going to be able to get it done in time for anybody to take advantage of any Cyber Monday deals. And just before I hit publish, I noticed that there's that fucking yellow $sign. I haven't even published this video yet, and it's demonetized on a flashlight video. So what the fuck? I just spent the last 6 hours editing this video. It took me 2 hours to make the damn thing. and in all in a frantic effort to get this thing up for you guys so that you could take advantage of the sales, which didn't happen. And I'm already frustrated because I couldn't get it up when I wanted to get it up, and then he said get it up, and then add insult to injury, I go to hit publish, and there's that fucking yellow $sign, which it's not really demonetization, but what it says is little to no ads. But basically, it's demonetization because everybody's afraid of that fucking yellow $sign. You know, I went through and I was looking at the taglines. Which one of these tags is violating terms of service? And so I'm looking through them, and there's Olight, and there's flashlight, and there's camping light, and then there's also tactical lights. So I had tactical lights, and I deleted tactical. Thinking, well, maybe they picked up on tactical and they don't want anything tactical on YouTube, so I removed tactical. No, still demonetized. The original title was I Heart Olight Flashlights. So I figured maybe there's something wrong with the title, so I changed it to I Dig Olight Flashlights. Nope, that wasn't it. I looked through the title. I looked through the description. There was nothing. I said in the description, this is not a sponsored video. I just like their products. And I put a bunch of links to some of the different Olight products that I have and would like to have. Nope, that didn't change either. So instead of I took that video out of the queue. I filed a review. Ironically, the terms on YouTube say that a manual review is not done until a video reaches 1,000 views. And if you understand how YouTube works and how those view counts work, it looks like an upside down hockey stick. So you launch a video and views spike in the first couple of days, and then they start to peter off. Very rarely it happens in reverse, but it's a hockey stick, that's like well, look at my view counts. Go back in my catalog and look at my view count. Look at the videos. I implore you. How many videos are in my catalog get 1,000 views in a week? Not many. So I checked it again this morning when I got up, and now it was still demonetized. And I should have taken a screenshot so I could prove it to you, but I'm just not that quick on the draw, I guess. I'm old, and I'm starting to lose my marbles. So I came out here to finally get this thing squared away. This is my gas-powered air compressor, and don't do this. Don't store ethanol-based fuel in small engines. Just don't do it. And anyway, I had to clean out that gas tank, and I made a video about that a long time ago. I'll put a link to it up here. I made a video about the crud that came out of that, and fortunately it wasn't rusty. This was coated on the inside, galvanized on the inside, so it didn't rust, but it had a thick layer of goo in it. But anyway, I cleaned that out a long damn time ago, and I just never got around to putting it back in here. And I might have to use this to do the Jeep. So I came out here and was messing around with this, and it was eating on me. So I went inside to take a little break and eat some apple pie, and I went and checked, and lo and behold, it's monetized now. But they never sent me a notification that said, hey, upon a further review, we've determined that your video is not in violation of terms of service, so we're going to go ahead and monetize it. They just arbitrarily, the algorithm just arbitrarily remonetized the video. It's all good to go now. I'm going to put this one up before that one, so that you can anticipate what you're going to see. And I found what the algorithm found and why it was demonetized before it even was published, and it was one word. One word. It was just one word. It's a 3-letter word. First letter is a G. The last letter is an N, and it rhymes with fun. And I said it, I think, twice, and within 10 seconds. I'm just going to play the clip. Flashlight's probably going to be your most important personal defense tool. You might not agree with that. You might think, well, Rick, what about a gun? More important for personal defense? And the simple answer is no. If you don't know what you're shooting at, a gun is not. And then this video will probably get demonetized. Sometimes I wonder what fucking country we live in. What fucking country do we live in where I have to self-edit my thoughts. I've gotten pretty good at editing my speech because my default setting is sailor, and I can revert to that kind of vocabulary. Let's just say you know why I curse so much? I curse because I can't seem to tie two fucking sentences together without stumbling. So in order to slow my speech pattern down and be able to articulate my thoughts, I have to throw in a couple of F's, a couple of GDs, and all plethora of colorful words. But I didn't say goddamn. I didn't say shit. I didn't say fuck. I didn't say any of that stuff. I said no. And the algorithm picks it up. No pennies for you. No pennies for you, Diesel. Because you said no. You fucking goof! Idiot! So why am I using such language today in today's video? And why did I preface this video by giving you a heads up that I was going to use colorful language? Because I wanted to prove to myself that YouTube doesn't give two shits about foul language and adult content. They give less fucks about that, about what I say and how I say it, as long as it doesn't run counter to their political narratives. YouTube is run by a bunch of hippie liberals out in San Francisco who are perfectly fine, apparently, with shit and piss in the streets and use hypodermic needles that are cast aside in the sidewalk by drug addicts. But they have real issue with you saying, a gun is not the most important personal protection too. Apparently they have issue with that. They're a bunch of fucking morons, I swear to God. So if you see ads on this video, then my hypothesis is true. Either way, I'm going to post this video whether it's monetized or not. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time editing. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time pasting links in the description. But my question, I guess, to you is, are any of you guys watching this video right now, are any of you content creators, and do you create content for children? What are your thoughts on this COPPA crap? And if you're creating content on a regular basis, what's your ratio of demonetized content to monetized content? Comment in the comment section. I'd appreciate that. But regardless of YouTube's shenaniganery, is that even a word? It is now. I made it up. Let's use a more colorful word, shall we? But regardless of YouTube's fuckery, I'm going to continue to make content. That content may vary from time to time, and I'm sure it's going to evolve. Projects are going to come and go. And, locations are going to change. But I'm still going to do what I do because I like to do it. But what I think I am going to do is I'm going to start duplicating this content on other platforms because, quite frankly, I don't see YouTube lasting too much longer. I think YouTube is gonna implode. They're gonna die a death of self-inflicted paper cuts. Because I tell you, man, the whole platform was built around the idea that any Tom, Dick, or Harry could publish themselves. You didn't need a big production house or expensive equipment to do it. Hell, I'm creating all my content right now on a $300 GoPro camera. You can buy one right now if you have an old outdated GoPro. You can trade that in and get into a GoPro Hero 7 Black for under $290. You got a smartphone? You got a camera that's capable of making content for YouTube. but they're making it so fucking difficult. A few years ago, I was making a lot of pew-pew content. And I don't make pew-pew content anymore because you can't even say the damn word. You can't even say the word, let alone show it. Frick's sakes. And I went through and probably, I would say probably 90% of the pew-pew content that I have on my channel, it's still there, you can go see it, but 90% of it is demonetized. And here's the ironic part. A lot of those videos that I made about pew-pews are two-part videos, part 1, part 2. And part 2 is monetized and part 1 isn't, or vice versa. It's the same freaking video. I just put a cut and pipe and posted it the next day, right? So it's a part 1 video about this particular pew-pew. Part 1 gets demonetized, part 2 still monetized. It just makes no fucking sense. I say the word in a video in the first 2 minutes, and the algorithm picks it up and immediately demonetizes it before I can even get a chance to finish my final edit. But this video, I'm willing to venture a guess that even with all the fucks and the dams and the pisses and the shits and all the foul language and all the criticism of YouTube, it will not be demonetized. If you see ads on this video, you know that I'm right. If you don't see ads, then I'm probably wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. But whether or not it's monetized or not, this video is going up, and I'm just, man, it just pisses me off. You know, I don't like to make content like this, but sometimes it's just therapeutic to put the camera in front of you and just let it all, just fucking puke it all out. Sometimes it just does a body good. So I feel better. Thanks for letting me vent. And if I ever do another premiere video, I'll try to make it a little more positive. So keep an eye out for that flashlight video. It's a video that highlights some of the premium Olight flashlights that I have here. I'll show you one of them right now. A little Olight S1R tube ton in copper. So they make some awesome products. Go check that video out, and if you're in the market for a quality flashlight, you know, use one of those links. Thanks for giving me the time of day on this video. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch these videos. It means a lot to me. If you like this video, smash that like button. That's one way to get back at YouTube, I guess. Just smash that like button. Even if you hated it and sucked, just smash the like button. And then share it with your vast social media network. Especially if you know somebody that's thinking about starting a YouTube channel. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from doing that. In fact, I have a lot of videos where I talk about and I encourage people to put themselves out there. But I'm honest enough to say you could expect some negativity when it all comes along with the territory. So it's not all sunshine and roses. Sometimes it's just bullshit and dandelions. But regardless, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry, have a splendid day. And I need to get my ass back to work. Bye.